In Brooklyn, we get nervous when we go aggressive. Just kidding.
No, I guess there is a conflict between you and the operators of that tennis facility. So that's something to monitor going forward with this RFP and making sure that it's open.
Make no mistake. I mean, it's a business. It's a business that they're operating on during the indoor season when it's not open to the public for normal stuff. It's a business. We, again, like Evan mentioned, we look favorably on, people that are making it available to youth, to communities, to school groups and things like that. So that's all to be seen in the proposal. And that's spelled out in the RFP itself.
Okay, is that everybody? There was one question from a person in the back. It's got to be a question related to the hearing. You're not one of the folks that's on the list to speak, are you? Well, then you'll speak afterwards.
Can I ask a question? Are we allowed? No?
You can ask a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Well, you state your name.
My name's Sean Hess. I'm just curious, who owns the Dome facility at the end of the 15-year period, the city or the concessionaire?
We'll own the lights. The Dome would be theirs, I think.
Yeah, the Dome would be retained by the operator. The only other capital component that would be owned by Parks at the end is the concrete footing that the bubble is attached to.
Have you ever issued one with the ability to keep the Dome? Because it seems like there's a great opportunity for Parks to continue that and be able to set prices lower.
In the instance of Prospect Park, Prospect Park has a license agreement with the Prospect Park Alliance. And the Prospect Park Alliance actually took out a mortgage and bid on that particular concession, and they took out a mortgage to buy the Dome. So the city of New York doesn't own it, but in that instance, the Prospect Park Alliance owns it. The problem is that the Prospect Park Alliance, though they're a not-for-profit organization, they still have to pay the city the percentage of gross receipts. And then because they're not-for-profit, in theory, what would have been profit for another person, they can return to the park, but they're amortizing the cost of that dome, which is so tremendous, so Prospect Park won't be able to buy like a bench bolt for a long, long time. I spoke to the folks that run that. It didn't work out quite as well as they dreamed.
Okay. So, are you one of the speakers?
No, well, I haven't signed up yet, but I will. But I just have
can't sign up.
Question. Can I ask a question then?
Well, very short, because we're ready to move forward.
Regarding the 45...
Say your name, please.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey Croft from New York City Park Advocates. Regarding the $45, do you know what the highest price right now for Prospect Park tennis is?
Not off the top of my head, no.
All right, because that would be helpful, because some of these tennis concessions go up to about $110 per hour. So I just want to make sure that the public knows that. And I came in late, so I apologize. As far as have the environmental issues been discussed, the generators going on 24 hours, what kind of power, are these diesel? Has that been discussed yet? Or?
It hasn't been discussed here. The fee structure is also part of what is considered when awarding the RFP. What reasonable rates are part of the package.
Okay, thank you. You have a question?
Well, yeah, it can be done with electricity. They can connect to upgrade the electrical connection, and then sometimes it's run through generators. So it depends on what's available at the site. I think in this case, electricity would be pretty easy to bring to the location.
And they're doing the lights anyway, so it makes sense.
It'd be hard for regular lights.
You can just hardwire.
Okay, that's all the questions. We'll ask the public speakers to come up. The three, Mr. Hess, Jessica, and Arthur Bobko to have 2 minutes each. Thank you very much, gentlemen. And
do you need us to respond to any of the speakers? We'll stay up here. Let me just point out, Stephanie Thayer, our administrator for North Brooklyn Parks, and you have a new manager that'll be starting on Monday. But it's not new; he's been here before, but we sent him back because we like to give Community Board one the best. Tony Rosa, he's going to be your park manager there. So give it up for Stephanie and Tony Rosa. And soon you'll hear from Portia Deerenforth and the gang on another thing, but that's on the agenda.